Hey guys, my name's Adam, your friendly Sasquatch, and today we're doing a quick video review of the Leatherman Micra. This tool has been around for a while, but Leatherman's recently released some new color options for this tool, which I think are really cool. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this thing. It doesn't come with any kind of padding or packing around the tool itself. It just comes kind of loose in the box, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't keep the boxes anyways. And this is what it looks like, a really nice looking tool. And I think the red color that I got really sets off the silver quite nicely. Just to give you an idea of just how small this multi-tool is, here's my Benchmade bailout, and the tool is quite a bit smaller. It is a little bit thicker than a Benchmade bailout, but it is definitely shorter and narrower than a Benchmade bailout. So yeah, it's pretty small, guys. I mean, we're comparing it to a single blade pocket knife here. So really nice size and weight. Before we get into the tools themselves, let's go over the size and weight. The tool is 2.5 inches long, or 63.5 millimeters, 3/4 inches wide, or 19 millimeters, and 7/16 inches thick, or 11 millimeters. Overall, the tool itself weighs in at 1.7 ounces, or a mere 50 grams. So a really lightweight option, but it's all metal construction and it doesn't feel cheap in the hand. It definitely feels like solid construction. Just so you can get a general idea of what it looks like when you're carrying around, here's what it looks like when attached to my key ring. It just snaps right on, and as you can see from my Apple AirTag and my keys, it's really not going to be overly bulky or anything on your keyring. It's definitely a bigger item for your keyring, but it's definitely doable. Opening the tool up is really easy. We just flip it open and you have your first feature, which is the scissors, and they are spring loaded. They're still a little stiff because I just got this particular tool, but they are spring loaded, which I think is really handy. For a tool this size, it doesn't really make sense to put pliers on it. Going with the spring loaded scissors was a good call by Leatherman. They work really well. I have another pair of these that I've used on cardboard, paracord, all the kind of normal things that I test scissors with, and they work great for everything. I really like the pair of scissors on the Leatherman Micra. That's the obvious feature that most people are going to buy this particular multi-tool for, but let's go ahead and look at the right-hand handle. On the side that has the Leatherman logo on it, go ahead and pull the knife blade out of the right-hand handle. Now this knife blade is 1.5 inches, and it's kind of a chisel grind, and I think it's going to work great for opening boxes, packaging, cutting small pieces of cord, cardboard, anything like that. It's going to be able to do more than that, but I don't think that's what most people are going to use this for. You might be able to do a little whittling or something like that on a stick at the campfire or something like that, but again, it's not a locking blade. And it is relatively small, so I think it's going to be primarily used as a backup knife, or a knife that's going to be great for opening packages and stuff like that when you don't have something else handy. So I really do like the knife on this. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but again, it is a KeyChain multi-tool, so you kind of have to be realistic with your expectations. Opening the tool back up, let's go ahead and put the knife away and look at what else comes in that handle. Save you a little time, I'll go ahead and get both of the other items out. The two other tools on the knife side of the multi-tool is a flathead screwdriver. It's kind of a medium size, it's relatively sturdy, and the tip on it is nicely chiseled down. It'd be great for scraping stickers off, stuff like that. I think this is actually going to get used quite a bit. And then you kind of have this kind of fingernail grooming appliance. Got a little file on there, and then a kind of a cuticle trimmer or a cuticle cleaner. I use these a lot for scraping, and the file is always a nice feature. You find a sharp piece of metal on your vehicle, or you just need to take an edge off something, that file is going to work great. So on the knife blade side, we have the knife, the flathead screwdriver, and then the kind of fingernail file and cuticle cleaner. So a nice set of items. Leatherman doesn't have very many items for your fingernails on most of their other tools, but for this side, I do like that they included it. Very, very well done. On the other handle, let's go ahead and pull the items out. First, we have a small flathead screwdriver with a bottle opener or a cap lifter, which is always nice after a hard day's work, get a cold beverage. Next up, we have a medium flathead screwdriver. It's a little bit smaller than the one in the other handle, but I think it's going to work good. This will also be useful for Phillips head screwdrivers. That pointed tip should fit most Phillips head drives in like a door jamb or anything like that. So again, a nice little KeyChain multi-tool is going to have kind of those features you need in a pinch. You open the door up and you find the hinge is a little bit loose, just pull this out and you can tighten it right up. And finally is a pair of tweezers, and I really like these tweezers. They actually might be my second favorite tool on this multi-tool next to the scissors themselves. And there's two things I really like about these tweezers. First is the tool has the tweezers. No other Leatherman, to my knowledge, has a pair of tweezers on it, so that's really nice. And second is it's physically attached to the tool. Unlike a lot of the Swiss Army knives where you have to pull the tweezers out of the handle, and then they fall out or they get lost or something like that, these tweezers are physically attached to the tool, so you can't lose them, which is a huge plus for me. They work really good. They're spring-loaded, and they just do exactly what you'd expect of tweezers. I'm just happy that this Leatherman has the tweezers and that you can't lose them. They're physically attached to the pivot of the tool. All right, guys, so that was kind of the quick overview of the Leatherman Micra. I'm just going to go over the tools real quick again. We had the small 1.5 inch knife blade, the kind of a large or medium-sized flathead screwdriver / chisel scraper. We had the fingernail file / cuticle cleaner with the small flathead screwdriver with the bottle cap lifter. We have the medium flathead screwdriver / Phillips head drive. And finally, the tweezers for the handle implements. And of course, the main pair of scissors that the Micra is known for. One of the reasons I picked up this particular multi-tool is it just looks really nice. This red color is really sharp. They used to only make this multi-tool in the stainless steel color. And recently they come out with a bunch of colors. So whatever color you're looking for, they probably have something that fits your needs. Currently the colors you can get this tool in, and I'm sure there's more to come, are the original stainless steel version, slate, navy, Arctic, cherry, black, red, which is what this one is, gray, blue, and finally green. And again, like I said, I'm sure Leatherman will bring more colors to their tool lineup in the near future. So what's my kind of general takeaway for this multi-tool? It's a little bit smaller than I expected, but I think for a KeyChain multi-tool, it's actually a good thing. It's something that's going to work for most people, and I would definitely see it as like a backup tool. I'm still going to carry my Leatherman Wave. If I'm just around the office or running out to get my mail from the mailbox, I'll have these attached to my keys and it'll come in handy. So that's my general takeaway for this quick and dirty multi-tool review. The first is that this multi-tool is a little bit smaller than I expected, but I think for a KeyChain multi-tool, it's definitely more than adequate. I was pleasantly surprised for how sturdy this thing feels for the 1.7 ounces that it actually weighs. So for the package size, you're getting a lot of capability. I would highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video review. If you did, hit that like button below. It helps the channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell icon so you're the first to be notified when I release new videos just like this one. Cheers!